Lost my love, lost my way. Worked 2 jobs just to face the day. Tears at night, smile at dawn. Everybody thought that I was strong. Buried grief beneath the grind. Said I'm fine, but I was losing time. Mama gone, sister too. Lord, I didn't know what else to do. But the kettle's on, the water's hot. I'm pouring out everything I got. Through the fire, through the pain, I found my voice, I found my name. Giving up is not an option now. The culture steeps, the truth comes out. So pull up your chair, you're not alone. The kettle's on, welcome home. Oh, welcome home. 10 years gone, 10 years learned. Every bridge that broke, another one I earned. Started over with an empty hand, but God had a bigger plan. Now I'm here behind the mic, speaking truth into the night. For the mother working double shifts, for the father who won't quit. The kettle's on, the water's hot. I'm pouring out everything I got. Through the fire, through the pain, I found my voice, I found my name. Giving up is not an option now. The culture steeps, the truth comes out. So pull up a chair, you're not alone. The kettle's on, welcome home. We came from far, we carry scars, but look at us now. Still standing, still here, still proud. From the islands to the city streets, from the struggle to the victory, every tear became a seed, and the harvest is what you're hearing now. Kettles on, the water's hot. I'm pouring out everything I got. Through the fire, through the pain, I found my voice, I found my name. Giving up is not an option now. The culture steeps, the truth comes out. So pull up a chair, you're not alone. The kettle's on, welcome home. Oh, welcome home. Oh,
Good afternoon, family. It is Monday, and it is a fabulous, amazing day for each and everyone who is still alive and breathing. So, the kettle is on, the water is hot, and let me say this to you, and if you're not here right now, you are exactly where you're supposed to be. So pull up a chair and roll right in. This is the Kettle Talk with LusteJA on Caribbean Radio 97.9 HD4 if you are cruising down the highway in South Florida, and if you are holding it down in Philly, New Jersey, on the fringe of New York City and Central Jersey, I say welcome. It is Monday. You have 2 hours to spend with me where the culture steeps and the conversation pours. And today's word that anchors every conversation on the show is Proverbs 27, verse 17. And it says, as iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens the other. That's what we do here. We don't just talk. We sharpen each other, family. And now today's conversation and today's topic is a heavy one. But first, today's kettle verse of the day is, this one is heavy. Proverbs 12, verse 25. And it says, anxiety in a person's heart weighs them down, but a good word makes them glad. That is the verse for today, and that is the verse for everybody who walk into this Monday carrying something heavy. Good word lifts the weight. And that's what the show is, a good word for heavy people. So right now, let me roll right down into our dose of brew. And this is, but first, before we go heavy, give me something good, family, please. The weekend passed, so here is something. It's time for your dose of brew. And in the dose of brew, it says, what is the best thing that happened to you this weekend? Maybe you cooked something incredible. Maybe you spent time with your kids. Maybe you went to church and the sermon hit differently. Maybe you just rested. That's a win too. Yes, that's a win too. So family, you gave me the sweet. Now let me give you your truth. But first, some music to ease you all the way in. Good afternoon, Miss Marcia Morgan. Good afternoon, darling. Welcome to the Kettle Talk. And family, here it is. I'm going to give you some yard vibes. A little bit of Steel Pulse, a little bit of Burning Spear, and a little bit of CC Wines. You know, I'm a girl who likes to mix it up. A little bit of the culture and a little bit of the gospel to kind of keep us on the straight and narrow path. So right now, I am going to roll right in with Steel Pulse, Your House. And then Burning Spears, and then a little bit of CC Wines to take us into the kettle boil over main topic, family. So you're listening live to the Kettle Talk with LusteJA on Caribbean Radio, 97.9 HD4 if you are cruising down the waterways in South Florida. And I'm telling you, I am going to give you guys how big 97.9 HD4 is. It is real big. I did a whole thing this weekend on it, and I have all of the information to give you. I'm going to give it to you, not today, but another day. So I'm doing some work on it. And 103.3 HD3 in Princeton, New Jersey, that goes all the way to South Central New Jersey, as well as New York City, as well as Philly. I'm telling you, these are awesome. They're big dial, people. So I want you all to just pucker up. So I'm going to give you Your House. And then when I come back, we'll have a little talk, family.
Your love is a light for I. Realized that so much when I first met you. That was some time ago. And I couldn't resist. No, close to you. See, oh yes, right from the start. Oh no, could never part. Oh, I hear from that thought. Yes, I wanna live in your house. I wanna live in your house. I wanna live in your house, Wanna live in your house. You said, dry your nose, wipe that teardrop from your heart. I was in a situation, came with a solution. Was the revelation and triumphant call, triumphant trumpet, spots, ba-ba-da-ba, spots, ba-ba-da-ba, spots, ba-ba-da-ba, spots, ba-ba-da-ba, Too much for what some say. Cause at the close of the day they'll be so far away. But then I know one thing's for certain. Cause at the closing of the yes, I know one thing's for certain. You'll be there, you'll be there. It was you that raised the flag above my head. Once when I was in a little situation, came with a solution. Was the revelation to a triumphant call of triumphant trumpet. Stop, stop.
Yes, family, I'm going to make a little substitute for burning spear, and I'm going to give you garnet silk. Give I strength.
Well, let's give thanks and praise unto the Most High. Jah Rastafari, King of all kings, ruler all things. I lift up my hands unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from Jah, who has made Zion and the earth. Oh gosh, give my strength, mighty Jah, give my strength to carry on. Give my strength, mighty Jah, give my strength, and no harder. Children are working harder, day and night, striving to survive. Striving to survive. Listen, lots of things to take care of. You know the going is rough, oh Lord, and the food's not enough. Lord, Mikey, gotta feel a little good. That's why I say, give my strength, mighty Jah, give my strength to carry on. Give my strength, mighty Jah, give my strength to carry on. Hear my voice, oh God, in my prayer. Hear my voice, preserve my life from fear of the enemies. Oh Lord, hide me from the secret, counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of workers of iniquity. Oh, give my strength, mighty Jah, give my strength to carry on. Give my strength, oh God. Yeah. Give my strength, our Father who art in Zion. Hear us while we call on you. Without you, you know we are nothing. Oh Lord, you are our refuge. Yes, you are our King. Oh, give my strength, mighty God, give my strength to carry on. Give my strength, mighty God, give my strength to carry on. Give my strength, give my strength. Just on my life, just on me keep reading me. Now go meet someone that will make me come from that to make me sing. You will make me jump on. Oh, give my strength. Oh gosh, give my strength. Give my strength. Give my strength. I lift up my hands unto the hills.
It's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. You're feeling all alone. Your pain is very real. It seems to be no way out. Just look above and deep inside. You can survive. It's gonna get better. Don't give up now, please. It's gonna get better. Just stick around. We've been endured for a night, but joy will come. There's hope, so will you stay? It's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. Please don't throw your life away. You're worth much more than gold, even though you weren't told. Each day is a gift so big, and watch your miracle unfold. You can survive. Things are really something that's right. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. The sun is gonna shine again. Hang in there and you'll become stronger. You will survive. Whoa. It's gonna get better. Yes, it will. Don't give up now, please. It's gonna get better. Just stick around. We've been endured for a night, but joy will come. There's hope, so will you stay? It's gonna get better. Please don't throw your life away. Love has brought you thus far, and it will lead you to the light. It's gonna get better. Just stick around. Just stick around. But joy will come. There's hope, so will you stay? It's gonna get.
All right, family, I am back in the air chair. This is LusteJA, and you're listening live to the Kettle Talk on Caribbean Radio 97.9 HD4. If you are cruising up the waterways in South Florida, and if you are holding it down in South Central and Philadelphia, I would want to say 103.3 HD3. And family, let's get right back into the kettle boiling over. Our main topic for today is going to be, listen, today's show is called The Silent Tax. And let me tell you what that really means. Good afternoon, DJ GK. Good afternoon, Miss Bobette. Yes. I want to tell you what that really means. Caribbean people pay a tax that nobody talks about. It's not your pay stubs. The government doesn't collect it, but you pay it every single day. It's the cost of keeping everything inside. Like, you hold it inside. The cost of saying I'm fine when you're not fine. The cost of saying, the cost of smiling at church when your heart is breaking. The cost of holding it together for everybody else while you fall apart when nobody's looking. And in our culture, we were raised on silence. Don't air your dirty laundry. What happens in this house stays in this house. Just pray about it. And yes, prayer is powerful. But when be strong becomes code for don't feel, that's when the tax starts adding up. And I'll say this to all the pastors at church, all the ushers and everybody else at church who are suffering in silence, I'm going to say this to you. You need to find an outlet because things boil over and sometimes they get deadly. So don't come to church and smile. I want you to say to your congregation, I am not feeling well today. And let them understand there is nowhere in the Bible that tells you need to suffer in silence. I love to use the Bible. Absolutely nowhere. Okay? And yes, let me say this, family. Yes. Let me tell you what we carry in silence. We carry grief. I can tell you about that. Somebody dies and we cook, we clean, we organize, but we never say, I'm broken. That's me. I did that. We carry money stress. Oh, yes, that's me too. Especially when you're building something. Woo! Behind on your rent, but dressed up for church. Am I talking to anyone? Ha! Okay. We carry marriage pain, but we keep smiling in public, hurting at home, having a husband who is abusive at home, and you come outside in dark shade smiling. Oh, no, honey, that's a problem. And for you men who your wives beat you, you come out with the guys and you act macho, but as soon as you get home, your wife beat you up. Oh, yeah, I'm talking to you too. And this is not a Caribbean thing. This is an all people thing. Okay? We carry health problems, chest tight, back hurting, blood pressure up, but we don't go to the doctor. Ha! I'm telling you this as a nurse, not as a radio host. As someone who has worked in the healthcare and seen what happens when people wait too long. Silence doesn't make the problem goes away. It makes it grow. In the dark until it's too big for you to hide it anymore. Yes. And I want to say something to each and everyone out there who are experiencing this level of silence in their household, at work, or wherever that you conduct yourself. I've learned that almost every culture have its own version of this silence. African family carried, Latino family carried, Southern family carried, and Caucasian family carried. And if you're listening right now and you didn't grow up in the Caribbean household, but you grew up in a house where you were told to keep it inside and pushed through, this conversation I'm having is for you. It is for you. Nobody else. It's for you. This table is your room for you to come right in, sit back, relax, and take it in. Because too often times, many of us are walking around with this heavy weight on our shoulders, and we can't function at work. I call them functional psychotics. I call those people because they have problems so big that if they just spend some time, sit down and deal with it, just deal with it, then they'll be more productive at work, more productive for their family, more productive for their friends and families. But too often times, we keep going on autopilot because we do not know how to deal with all these issues. Whether you get molested as a child, whether you have mama wasn't there when you was a child, daddy wasn't there when you were a child, all these things. You get picked on at school. What do they call that again? They have a new name for it in our American society. What do they call that again? Somebody help me out here. Bully. Yes, you get bullied at school. I mean, all these things happen. Whatever it is that happens to you, it is high time that you take some time and deal with it. Because if you don't deal with it, it is going to compound, like build up for a long time. And then one day, someone just might say the wrong thing. And it doesn't matter where you are going to explode. And when you do explode, everybody is going to be looking at. Thank you, Marcia. That's bully. Yes. New word. We call it to get picked on at school. Up here, we call it bully. You have been bullied online and in the classroom. Yes. So, somebody told me, Lusty, I've been holding things in so long. Oh, come on. If I start talking, I'm going to need a 3-day weekend just to get through page 1. Of course, everybody have baggage. I mean, some have more baggage than the others. Some has a small pocketbook that you could put over your arm. Others have duffel bags, you know? So it really depends. You know, it's just that you have to put it down in order for you to grow. Because if you don't put it down, it will follow you throughout your adult life and into your big girl life. You know, the big girl is the ones who are, you know, over 50, 60, 70, 80s and in their 90s. Yes, those are the big girls. So if you don't deal with it, then you have to deal with it later. And maybe at that time, it might just kill you because it's just so much to unpack. So family, the lines are open. And let me tell you that, listen, I am going to try to see if my phone works today because I am using a different phone, but it is the same number. So let me find that telephone number to lay on you people because I haven't used that number. It's 305-654-7944. And if you are a silent listener, let me say this to you. Come on in the chat room. And it's Monday. Let's have a conversation because each and every one of us already have some problems like this. I have touched on some of this subject matter before, but I am going to do a 2-day. Today is Monday and Wednesday. I'm going to give you part 2 of the topic because this topic is huge and many of us have been suffering in silence. I don't care if you're a pastor. I don't care if you're a deacon. I don't care if you're a bishop. I don't care if you're the wife of any of those people or you're a wife of somebody else. If you are hurting, you need to jump in the chat room and say your piece. Go in, come on CaribbeanRadioHD4.com and put in your 2 cents in the chat. Yes, I want each and every one. And yes, go on Facebook and look for LusteJA, at LusteJA, and go on and click link. Friend me, something. Write whatever it is that you want to write. Drop a topic if you want to drop a topic for me to go over. I have a ton of topics, but I'm breaking them one by one to you because it's a lot. Okay, family? Now, we're going to take a quick musical break, and I am going to give you Donnie McClurkin, Stand. He says, stand through all the storm. This single song gives each and every one of you an opportunity to stand in your storm. Okay? I want you to all stand in your storm, but you need to find a way to unload your storm. Because if you don't, oh boy. I'll just say that. Anyway, I want you to just take some time and listen to Donnie McClurkin, stand.
When you've done all you can, and it seems like it's never enough. And what do you say when your friends turn away and you're all alone? Tell me, what do you give when you're giving your all and seems like you can't make it through? Well, you just stand when there's nothing left to do. You just stand, watch the Lord see you through. Yes, after you've done all you can, you just stand. Tell me, how do you handle the guilt of your past? Tell me, how do you deal with the shame? And how can you smile while your heart has been broken and filled with pain, Tell me, what do you give? Yes. When you've given your all, yeah. Seems like you can't make it through. Child, you just stand when there's nothing left to do. You just stand, watch the Lord see you through. Yes, after you've done all you can, you just stand and be sure you're not entangled in that bondage again. You just stand and endure. God has a purpose. Yes, God has a plan. Tell me, when you've done all you can, and it seems like you can't make it through, child, you just stand. You just stand. Stand. You stand. Through the storm, stand through the rain, through the hurt, yeah, through the pain. Don't you bow, and don't you bend. Don't give up, no, don't give in. Hold on, hey, just be strong. God will step in. It won't be long, no. After you've done all you can. After you've done all you can. After you've gone through the hurt. After you've gone through the pain, oh my. After you've gone through the storms, after you've gone through the rain, cried and cried, cried and cried, cried and cried, cried and cried, oh my. After you.
Yes, family. I have this song that I want to drop for you. It is something that was touching me, and I decided to create something. So I want you all to listen to it and let me know what you think. It is called Empty Rooms. So here we go. For everyone that is hurting with all your struggles and your trials, this song is just for you.
On the halls, the laughter that once lived here left its stains upon the walls. I set the table for a family that's gone, and every empty chair reminds me I'm alone. The divorce papers dried, but the ink stains remain. The children chose their sides, and nothing feels the same. I walk through empty rooms where love used to sleep, and wonder if these memories are mine to even keep. But in the silence, I can hear your voice, reminding me that loneliness is not my only choice. In these empty rooms, you fill the space where heartbreak lived. You brought your grace. I'm not alone, though the world has gone. In these empty rooms, your love goes on. Your love goes on. I used to fear the silence, fear the sound of none, the weight of being left when all the leaving's done. But you sat with me gently in my darkest room, and slowly, softly, faithfully, you made the flowers bloom. What they abandoned, oh, you picked up with care. What loneliness dismantled, your love began to repair. These rooms aren't empty anymore, they're filled with holy ground. 'Cause everywhere they left me, that's where you were found. In the silence, I can hear your voice, reminding me that loneliness is not my only choice. In these empty rooms, you fill the space where heartbreak lived. Oh, you brought your grace. I'm not alone, though the world has gone. In these empty rooms, your love goes on. You are enough, you are enough. When everything is stripped away, you are enough. You are more than enough. In these empty rooms, you fill the space where heartbreak lived. Hey, you brought your grace. I'm not goes on.
Yes, family, I'm back. This is LusteJA, and you're listening live to Kettle Talk on Caribbean Radio 97.9 HD4. If you're cruising up and down South Florida, and 103.3 HD3 all the way in South and Central New Jersey, as well as Philadelphia and on the fringe of New York. Okay, family? Yes. So right now I'm in the pulse check. This is my health segment. And in the segment, we just want to talk about, this is the part of the show where the nurse in me come out and I speak directly to you. Okay, so I want you to just listen. I'm going to ask you, before I jump into the pulse check health segment, our telethon is still going on. Today is the 20th, so we only have 10 more days. And I want each and every one, silent listeners, chat room listeners, whatever it is, I want you all to call 305-6494 and make a donation to the radio. And the number for you to use as a Zelle is 772-882-2809 and make a Zelle donation to Caribbean Radio. You're not making the donation to me. You are making it directly to Caribbean Radio, just to keep us all on the air. And there is a lot of shaking up going on. I'm not one to gossip, but you'll hear. Anyway, so all right, family, let's move along. Today's pulse check is all about blood pressure. And the reason why I pick it, it's because it's very simple. And not just the simplicity, it's because of what it is. Many of us don't know we have blood pressure until it's too late. So I'm going to ask you a simple question. Do you know your blood pressure number? Not what it was 2 years ago at the doctor's office, what it is right now. And I know many individuals listening all over Caribbean Radio, HD4.com, 97.9 HD4, 103.3 HD3. I know that many of you do not know what your blood pressure is. Okay? So, because here's what I know as a nurse. High blood pressure is considered the silent killer. And I'm not trying to scare you, nor am I trying to have you rush somewhere to get your blood pressure done. No, I'm trying to save you. Okay? It's called the silent killer because you don't feel it. You're going to feel fine. You feel normal, but inside, that ticker that we call a heart is working so hard that your blood vessels are under pressure. And one day, just one day, without any warning, it shows up as a stroke. Many of us are working 2 jobs, some of us 3 jobs. A heart attack is what comes when you do not pay attention to the silent killer, which is the blood pressure. And our Caribbean, a trip to the emergency room that nobody saw coming. You go and they say, oh, you have a mini stroke. And you're like, how? Because you keep going. Your body is constantly under stress. So that's what happened. And Caribbean people are especially at risk. Caribbean, African Americans, Hispanics, Indians are highly at risk, and it's because of our diet, or stress level, or genetics. And the fact that we don't go to the doctor until something breaks. Those are the reason. And I know there's a lot of you putting up your hand and say, oh, that's me. Or we're saying, oh, that's amen. Yes. We dress up nice and go to church every Sunday. But we're sick. We buy the nicest hat, the most fabulous shoes, and the most fabulous dress, and we go into church for performance. But we're sick because none of us know what the sickness is we're walking around with until we end up in the emergency room. So, here's your assignment. And this is from the Nurse LusteJA. This week, go to any pharmacy, CVS, Walgreens, Walmart. They have free blood pressure machine. Sit down, put your arm in, and know your number. When I say know your number, you need to know your number. Normal is 120 over 80. I'm not going to give you the clinical top and bottom number because you're not going to get it. I'm just going to tell you normal is 120, which is the top, and 80 is the bottom number. They have names for them, but I'm not going to complicate things. I'm just going to tell you the top number is 120. The bottom number is 80. If your top number is over 140 or your bottom number is over 90, I would suggest you call your doctor or find something to take, a bush, herbs, or something to get it back down, because you are a candidate for high blood pressure, and depends on your stress level, you could be a candidate for stroke. Okay? So don't wait. Don't pray it away. Call. Okay? That's your remedy. Take it or leave it. But that's your remedy. So time now is 2:49. And before I go into what's brewing, which is our Diaspora news, I am going to drop a little bit of music right here. So that, and this is from Jacob Miller, and he says, standing firm. And I'm going to give you this little music, and then I come back to what's brewing, because this is going to take us into our first station ID or station identification break. You are listening live to the Kettle Talk on Caribbean Radio, HD 97.9, HD4 in South Florida, 103.3, HD3 in Central and South New Jersey, as well as Philadelphia and New York City. So keep it locked where you got it. Don't change that dial. We'll be right back. And here is Father Jacob Miller. Oh, good afternoon, Miss Benson. How are you doing on this beautiful Monday?
Jah will never give the power to a bald man to judge a Rasta man. Only Jah knows. Jah will never give the power to a bald man to judge a Rasta man. Only Jah knows. Ballad and Poquitas, they are just one of a kind. Only one thing on their mind is the fight against not to dreadlocks trend. Ballad and Poquitas, they are just one of a kind. Only one thing on their mind is the fight against not to dreadlocks trend. Not to dreadlocks, standing firm in Babylon. Jah know. Despite all opposition, dreadlocks in a good position, getting ready to step forward into Zion. Despite all opposition, dreadlocks in a good position, getting ready to step forward into Zion. Standing firm in Babylon, only Jah know. Not to change your life, standing firm in Babylon, only Jah know. Ballet that computer, they are just one of behind. Only one thing on their mind is the fight against. Every man has an equal right to live and be free. No matter what color, class, or race he may be. Treat him right, Lord, and treat him good. Take a tip from me, don't tag him on the tree. We should never give against another man. No, 'cause every man has an equal right to live and be.
Coming up is our first commercial break.
Color, class, or race he may be. Remember, we're all one flesh and blood. Keep your brother up, don't push him in the mouth. We should never give against another man. No, no, no. Oh, yeah. Every man has an equal right to live and be free. No matter what color, class, or race he may be. Treat him right, Lord, and treat him good. Take a tip from me, don't tag him on the tree. We should never give against another man. No, 'cause every man has an equal right to live and be free. No matter what color, class, or race he may be. Remember, we're all one flesh and blood. Lift your brother up, don't push him in the mouth. We should never give against another man. No, 'cause every man has an equal right to live and be free. No matter what color, class, or race he may be. Oh, mama. Whoa, papa. You should have seen your little son. The first time the youth come to New York, them tell him youth, you mustn't skylark. Learn a trade or go to school, and don't you turn yourself in a fool. But now him gone to Rikers Island. Him never want go to Rikers Island. Him used to walk and screw up in face, but now he's spending enough time upstate. They used to tell him understand, but now them find him with a M1. In him pocket, him have $1 million. So Now him gone a Rikers Island. He never want go a Rikers Island. But now him gone a Rikers Island. Oh, him used to chuck it from Brooklyn to Bronx. And I gone like a big top ranks. But not for him government response. Cause him gone a Rikers Island. Him never want go a Rikers Island. Now him gone a Rikers Island. Him never want go a Rikers Island. No mama, I wish you were around to see you how him going down. Him used to chuck it from town to town. Him used to shot people all around, uptown and downtown and all around. So now him gone a Rikers Island. Him never want go a Rikers Island. Now him gone a Rikers Island. Him never want go a Rikers Island. Don't know. Him never want go there, no. No, 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 no. They used to tell him top screw up in face, but now we're spending time somewhere upstate. Them used to tell him to understand. In him pocket, them find $1 million. I know them find him with a M1. So now him gone a Rikers Island. He never want go a Rikers Island. And now him gone a Rikers Island. He never want reach a Rikers Island. But oh sister, he wish you were around to give him food, even change his gown. He used to roam it from town to town, but government have him on the cellbound. Cause now him gone a Rikers Island. He never want go a Rikers Island. But now him gone a Rikers Island. He never want go a Rikers Island. The first time the youth come to New York, them used to tell the youth don't skylark. Learn a trade or go to school. And don't you make no one take you for fool. But now him gone a Rikers Island. Yes, him gone a Rikers Island. Him used to chuck it from Brooklyn to Bronx. And I gone like the most top ranks. But now for him government response. Yes, him gone a Rikers Island. Him never want go a Rikers Island. But now him gone a Rikers Island. Him should have mix up with the Dan man. I know him gone a Rikers Island. Yeah. Hey, there used to be a time in my life when we were loved. And we shared this apartment together, just us two. I think of how we planned to get married. Saying love how I used to know your way. Oh, I can't stand this leaving all alone. No, I can't stand this leaving all alone. Now I need to see my life and I can't with some number. I'm not even seeing a different world. Yesterday I was somebody's baby. Now today I'm a man on my own. Oh, I can't stand this leaving all alone. No, I can't stand this leaving all alone. I can't stand this leaving all alone. No, I can't stand this leaving all alone. It feels good to have somebody hold you tight. It feels good to have somebody look you right.
Yes, family. Yes, I am back. This is LusteJA, and I am back in the air chair on Caribbean Radio. This is the Kettle Talk. And listen, I have something that's brewing, and I'm going to give you a little bit of Diaspora news. And right now, I want this one to hit you close to home. Good afternoon, Brother Leecroft. Good afternoon, Sister Maverne, Nicole. This one is the cost of healthcare. Healthcare is going up and up again for 2026. Co-pays, prescription, insurance premium, all rising. For Caribbean families who are already stretched thin, or should I say, everybody, all families that are stretched thin, not just us. Some people are skipping doctor's visit. I know that for a fact, including Moa. I'm not sick. I'm very healthy. I know everything. I know all my numbers. Okay? Splitting pills. Yes, people are splitting pills so they don't run out. But I want to make sure you understand you need some herbs in your body as well as those pills you're taking, or just not filling their prescriptions. Family, I'm telling you as a nurse, do not skip your medication to save money. It can be a problem. Call your doctor and ask about generic options. Call the pharmacy about discount programs. There are options, but you have to ask. Okay? Number 2, across the Caribbean, several islands are preparing early for the 2026 hurricane season. Jamaica, Trinidad, the Bahamas are all running readiness campaigns earlier than usual. If you have family back home, now is the time to have that conversation. Not in June, when the storm starts. Help them prepare now. And if you are in South Florida, you know the drill. I don't have to tell you. Season starts June 1st. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. Now, this is culture. The summer festival season, carnival season is heating up. Miami Carnival, Philly Jovert, Canada Carnival, and several Caribbean food festivals are starting to announce dates. As soon as I get confirmed details, I'll let you know. Okay, you're going to hear it here first. Keep your eyes on the socials, and your calendar should be open for that. Okay, number 4, this one that made my heart smile. Okay, a group of Caribbean American high school students in Broward County won a regional science competition this month. Children of immigrants, children of the diaspora. One of them said, my mother cleaned hotels so I could compete in labs. That one sentence tells the whole story, family. We see you. Young queens and kings, keep going. That's what's brewing. Now your community calendar. So grab a pen, quick calendar check. Radiothon, day 20. 10 days left, family. 10 days left. 772 882 2809. And if you are new to the station, every year in April 1st to the 30th, we run a telethon or radiothon. And we use all those funds to pay 1 year of bills, operational costs for the radio station. Yes, that's what we do. So we asking everyone to donate whatever it is that you can. And family, come on, $40 a month. Come on, you can do that. You can do that for the radio. $40 a month for 12 months. That is good. $50 a month if you can. $80 a month if you can. If you are a business and you want to donate to Caribbean Radio, you could donate $1,000 and up, and we will create a commercial for you, or you could give us your commercial and you get 1 year of commercial run on Caribbean Radio. So family, businesses, wherever you are, make a donation to Caribbean Radio, and we could hear you all over. And yes, we are expanding to other states. So people all over going to hear you. Okay? Then we have Memorial Gospel Fest, Friday, May 23rd, Royal Palm Beach Cultural Center. And then we have Memorial Barbecue and Cookout, and that is Saturday, May 24th. I know you heard it on the commercial prior. I'm just reminding you. And it's going to be at Grace Episcopal Church Hall in West Palm Beach. So Gospel Fest on Friday and cook out on Saturday. Hey, maybe you guys will get to see me because I might be able to do something live on the cookout day. Hey, I'm just throwing it out in the universe, you know? so so right now, family, let me say this. I am giving you the sugar in my tea. Time for some sugar in your tea. So today, I want to spotlight every person who finally said the thing they've been holding in, whether it was on this show, in the chat room, or in their own kitchen this week. Breaking the silence is the spotlight today. You are not weak for speaking, you are brave. And this community is proud of you. So I want to say good afternoon to Mama Joy. Good afternoon to Brother George. Good afternoon, Brother Lee Croft. Welcome to the Kettle Talk. So family, this is the section of the show that I call it the rhythm and reason. And instead of me just spending all afternoon just talking, I want to drop music in between because I know it's Monday. We have come from a heavy weekend, some of us are just trying to get our bearings back together for Monday. So I want you all to come in the chat room and tell me what's going on. Listen, there is a lot of DJs and radio personalities on Caribbean radio, and we want you to stop by. I know many of you are at work. In the morning, you all hang out with Brother Gary. Yes, because, you know, he's the one who takes you to work. And then Mikey Sterling bring you back. So, and I'm in between right there. And then we have... later on, we have Uncle Wayne G from 6 to 8, who is the one who, while you're driving home from work, depends on what time you leave. Some of you are just heading home in that traffic. 4 to 6, yes, you're in traffic. You're sitting there. 6 to 8, you are still in traffic, but almost home, many of you. And Father Wayne G is the one who takes you to your door and dusts you off and pat you on the head before you go to bed. And then we have Vibes Boss, who takes you through to the night. And Bajan Assassin is the one who gives you that music, make you keep dancing all night, even when you're tired. Me, Reverend Saint Hope, bring you some joy from God. And I, in the middle, will give you a little bit of joy from God and straight talk. And then Michael Sterling kind of rounded out being the article soldier for God. So it's 3:10. And I am going to jump into the rhythm and reason section of my program. And this is, I have been looking for this garnet silk called Healing. And I can't seem to find it anyway. But I am going to substitute because I have a lot of garnet silk. So I'm going to substitute it and give you, fill us up with your mercy. Because I can't find that healing song, even though I have all of his albums. So right now, let me give you fill us up with your mercy. Or I can give you blessed be the Almighty. So either or, I'm going to drop one of these on you. And let me tell you, this first one is for every person who has been strong for so long, they forget what rest feels like. Yes. Good afternoon, Sister Velma. Yes. For those who are just coming off work, because it's 3:11, and many of you who goes to work from 7 is just getting off, and you're in your car. If you work in healthcare, you know what I'm talking, 7 to 3 shift or the 7 to 7 shift. Yes. Good afternoon, Jet Union. Thank you, darling. So I'm going to give you, come on, somebody drop something in the chat room and let me know whether you want to hear Fill us up with your mercy by Garnet Silk, or you want Blessed Be the Almighty. Let me know in the chat room before I go. But right now, I'm going to give you Kirk Franklin's Smile. And after that, I am definitely going to be playing my Garnet Silk. Yes, I discovered my Garnet Silk album that has been sitting here. So here we go. This is Kirk Franklin, I Smile. And this is going to take us, and this is the one, this one is for every man who was told tears are weakness. They're not. Tears are just strength getting lighter. That is what this song is about. I Smile. Okay, family? So here we go. You're listening live to the Kettle Talk, and I am LusteJA in the air chair.
I dedicate this song to recession, depression, and unemployment. This song's for you.
Today's a new day, but there is no sunshine. Nothing but clouds, and it's dark in my heart, and it feels like a cold night. Today's a new day, but where are my blue skies? Where is the love and the joy that you promised me? Tell me it's alright.
I'll be honest with you.
I almost gave up a power that I can't explain. Fell from heaven like a shower now.
When I think how much better I'm gonna be when this is over.
Smile, even though I hurt, see I smile. I know God is working, so I smile. Even though I've been here for a while.
What you do?
I smile.
Come on and
smile. It's so hard to look up when you've been down. Sure would hate to see you give up now.
God's people.
You look so much better when you smile. So smile.
Now every day ain't gonna be perfect, but it still don't mean today don't have purpose. Come on.
Today's a new day, but there is no sunshine. Nothing but clouds, and it's dark in my heart, and it feels like a cold night.
It ain't easy, but
today's a new day. But tell me, where are my blue skies?
Where is that love, y'all?
Where is the love and the joy that you promised me? Tell me it's alright.
The truth is,
I almost gave up a power that I can't explain.
That Holy Ghost power, y'all.
Fell from heaven like a shower down.
Now I know we've been hurt, y'all, but still,
I smile.
Come on.
Even though I hurt, see I smile.
Y'all feel that?
I know God is working, so I smile. Even though I've been it for a while.
Still,
I smile.
hallelujah.
I smile. It's so hard to look up when you've been down. Sure would hate to see you give up now.
God's people.
You look so much better when you smile.
Let's go.
Smile for me.
Whoa.
Can you just smile for me?
Whatever you're in right now.
Smile for me.
Smile.
Can you just smile for me?
And my people say,
Oh, oh, oh. You look so much better when you You look so much better when you You look so much better when you
I say,
You look so much better when you
and while you waiting,
You look so much better when you
yeah, and while you praying,
You look so much better when you
look in the mirror.
You look so much better when you
Always remember,
You look so much better when you smile.
Come on.
I almost gave up.
I almost gave up,
That I can't
but that
explain.
Holy Ghost power, y'all,
Fell from heaven
came
like
down
a
from
shower
heaven.
down.
Hardships, difficulties,
Right now,
tears, storms. This is what I do.
I smile.
Woo!
Even though I hurt, see, I smile.
But that feels good.
I know God is working, so I smile.
All things are working.
Even though I'm in it for a while,
Still,
I smile. Smile.
hallelujah. Hallelujah.
It's so hard to look up when you've been down.
I know it's hard right now.
Sure would hate to see you give up now.
Because you're a winner.
You look so much better when you smile.
You look better.
So smile.
Dallas.
You look so much better when you
New
You
Orleans.
look so much better when you
Come on. Cleveland.
You look so much better when you
Detroit.
You look so much better.
Well, this one is Garnet Silk, and Garnet Silk is saying, fill us up with your mercy. So here we go.
Let Jah be praised while I pray for my blessings to rise. Oh, the belly full, but they're starving. Have a lot and still wanting. Jah, without you we're empty. Fill us up with your mercy. The belly full, but they're starving. Have a lot and still wanting. Jah, without you we're empty. Fill us up with your mercy. Man shall not live by bread alone. And I know, but by the words that proceeded from Jah. Man shall not live by bread alone. And I know, but by the words that proceeded from Jah. The belly full, but they're starving. Have a lot and still wanting. Jah, without you we're empty. Fill us up with your mercy. Never leave us alone. Can't you see the way is dark and we can make it on our own? I'm kind of happy but I'm mourning. They're looking on but not seeing. They're born with sight and lacking vision. Oh Lord, I pray for their salvation. Belly full but they're starving. Have a lot and still wanting. Jah, without you we're empty. Fill us up with your mercy. Belly full but they're starving. Have a lot and still wanting. Jah, without you we're empty. Fill us up with your mercy. Ain't you see, it's Jah we need. And without him, we can't succeed. He's my friend in times of need. Thank you, Jah, 'cause you revealed the belly full but they're starving. Have a lot and still wanting. Jah, without you we're empty. Fill us up with your mercy. Belly full but they're starving. Have a lot and still wanting. Jah, without you we're empty. Fill us up with your mercy, please. Ah, yeah. Ah, yeah. Listen. Man shall not live by bread alone. I know, but by the words that proceeded from Jah. Man shall not live by bread alone. No, but by the words that proceeded from Jah. Belly full but they're starving. Have a lot and still wanting. Jah, without you we're empty. Fill us up with your mercy. Belly full but they're starving.
Everyone is crying out for peace, yes. None is crying out for justice. Everyone is crying out for peace, yeah. None is crying out out for justice. I don't want no peace. I need equal rights and justice. I need equal rights and justice. I need equal rights and justice. Got to get it. Equal rights and justice. Everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. Followers of Jesus, everybody wants to go up to heaven, but none of them want to die. I don't want no peace. I might need equal rights and justice. I got to get it. Equal rights and justice. I really need it. Equal rights and justice. Just give me my share. Equal rights and justice. What is due to Caesar? You better give it on to Caesar. Hey, hey, hey. And what belongs to I and I? You better give it up to I. 'Cause I don't want no peace. I need equal rights and justice. I need equal rights and justice. I got to get it. Equal rights and justice. I'm fighting for it. Equal rights and justice. Everyone heading for the top, but tell me how far is it from the bottom? Nobody knows, but everybody fighting to reach the top. How far is it from the bottom?
Yes, family, I am back. This is LusteJA, and you are tuning in to the Kettle Talk on Caribbean Radio, HD 97.9, HD4, cruising up and down the waterways of South Florida. And if you are locking it down in Central and South Jersey, as well as Philadelphia, I want to say 103.3 HD3, family. So, time now is 3:25. And before we get deep into the big brew, let me say this. One more verse. Psalms 34, verse 18. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and save those who are crushed in spirit. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I want you not to close yourself off, but allow yourself, to unload. You want to get someone real, not close to ones that are faking it. You want to get close to the brokenhearted. That's where we meet you. In the honesty, family, in the honesty. So let's go deep now. This time we're in the big brew. And in the big brew, I've been talking about what we carry in silence. Now, I want to talk about why. There is always a why behind everything. And I'll give you 4 reasons. Number 1, we were taught to be silent. Our parents didn't say, never talk about your feelings. They just never talk about theirs. So we learn from them. We learn by watching. That's what kids do. That's the reason why parents are supposed to model what they want their children to learn. Okay? Silence is an inherited trait for many individuals across the diaspora. If you're from down south or whichever islands or whichever part of most of the Pan-American, I would say, countries, you inherited silence. Like a recipe, except this one starves you. The number 2 is we're afraid of gossip. In our culture, if you say you're struggling, people talk. Oh, so what? Let them talk. That's your truth. Somebody told me I'd rather suffer in silence than be the subject of someone's dinner conversation. Listen, if my business is that important that you want to talk about it, go right ahead, girl. Do you? That's heartbreaking because I really don't care what you say about me because I know how I think about me. Okay? Number 3, we confuse faith with denial. We say God will handle it to avoid handling it ourselves. Are you crazy? God help those who help themselves. But God created therapists, counselors, and trusted friends. And they're there for a reason. Using them is considered faithful. Okay? And number 4, we don't know how. Nobody taught us the words. I need help. It feels foreign in many of us' mouth. So, let me give you the words. 3 start a sentence. Pick one this week. I don't care which one you use, but pick one. I'm not okay right now. I need to talk to someone. This is too heavy for me to carry alone. Those are what I'm giving you to start the sentence. Everybody have a confidant. Even if you want to go and talk to yourself in the mirror, go right ahead, girl. I would prefer to go in the mirror and spill my beans than to tell some people. Because guess what? I know you're going to hear it back some way, somehow. Yeah, they're going to tell somebody. Either if it's a guy, he's going to tell his wife. And if it's a girl, she's going to tell her husband or her best friend. And then it is going to just keep moving from one person to the next. And then the whole conversation is going to change. Yeah, it's going to change. It's not going to be the same way you hand it to them. It is going to have either addition or subtraction. In whichever one. And listen, okay, this is what somebody just messaged me. She says, I tried sentence 1 with my husband. He said, what you don't want me to... No, he says, what do you want me to do about it? Hello? He says, what do you want me to do about it? She said to him, I'm not okay right now. And he says, what do you want me to do about it? Husbands, wives, when someone come to you and said that, they have a problem and they need your assistance. Okay, family? Saying that? Oh my God. So now I'm working on sentence. Oh, she says she need a new husband. Girl, please. Family. This is some of the things I get. She says, oh my God, girl, that one is heavy. I don't. She said, I'm working on sentence 4. I need a new husband. Oh Yeah, that one is heavy, family. Okay. Family, the phones are open. Which sentence are you going to try? 1, 2, or 3? Whether you are a male or a female, whichever one it is. Listen, I'm testing my phone. So I need someone to call me so I can know that it works. I have a new phone. So the number for you to call is 305-654-7944. I would like to have a conversation with some human beings. So please give me a call. Yes. And anyway, if you don't call, this is your assignment. 1 sentence, 1 person this week. I'm not okay right now. The other one, I need to talk to someone. Or you say, this is too heavy to carry alone. Those are the 3 sentences. Don't follow my friend who tells me she is working on sentence 4, which is, I need a new husband. Don't follow her. Okay? Sometimes the individuals that you're trying to have this conversation with is ill-equipped themselves. And they may not be able to have that conversation with you. So I want you to think about it that way. Not think that they are insensitive to your needs or whatever it is, and you go and sulk in the corner. No. A lot of times they have their own mess and they don't know how to deal with it. So how in God's name are they going to deal with yours? So you hear his answer is, what you want me to do about it? That boy probably have a whole lot of stuff going on and he just don't know how to deal with hers. So family, the silent tax is real, but today we start paying it off. Every word you spoke, every truth you type, that's a payment towards your freedom. So let me cool the kettle down. And I'm going to give you, let's see. I already gave you that one. Oh, Sweet Love by Anita Baker. Yes. And Luciana says, the world is troubled. And I'm also going to give you, Lord, give me strength to face another day. Carry along my road. I'm looking for it. I don't find it yet, but I'm going to give you right now, Sweet Love by Anita Baker. This is something to kind of chill us down a little bit. So keep it locked. Don't change that dial anyway. You are listening live to the Kettle Talk on Caribbean Radio HD. Caribbean Radio HD4.com. That is our website. For you to listen live and come into the chat room, family. I don't understand. Why aren't you visiting the chat room? It gives me that impression that you don't like me. But that's okay. I'm not going to stop until you fall over me. That means you fall in love with me. Okay? So every week, I'm going to give you something different until you fall in love with me, wherever you are. So I want to say a big shout out to all the barbershops, the Caribbean restaurants, the hairdressing salons, the lawyer office, and all those amazing businesses. I just want to say hello. And for all the cleaning services and all the individuals who help to do, what do they call them again? Handyman, all the handyman services. Welcome to Caribbean Radio HD. So right now, I'm going to give you Sweet Love by Anita Baker. And then we're going to find 2 other nice tracks to give you. But I'm going to give you Luciano, The World is Troubled. And Papa San, Stand Strong. Okay, family? Don't change that dial.
baby, stay with me, and you will see my arms will hold you, baby, never leave, 'cause I believe I'm in love, sweet love, you make darling out your love, you share my love, sweet love, don't you ever go away, it'll always be this way, your heart has gone closer to you, I will be all that you need, just trust what we're feeling, never leave, 'cause baby I believe in this love, sweet love, help me calling out your name, feel no shame, I'm in love, sweet love, don't you ever go away, it'll always be this way, there's no stronger love in this world, oh baby no, you're my man, I'm your girl, I'll never go, wait and see, can't be wrong, don't you know this is where you belong, oh, sweet dream of lovely.
You know what, family? Sometimes I just feel lonely too. And my sweet love, hello, my beautiful ladies. Oh, my queens. Oh, my queens and my kings who stop by. Good afternoon, my sweet queen Amanda. Good afternoon. And Sister Nicole. Good afternoon, darling. I know you all at work and you getting your day together. And yes, I know you guys are listening, but I'm going to be like Brother Gary. I'm begging you to come into the chat room and say hello to me, because I miss you guys. So we're back to Anita Baker with her sweet love. And this is for all my amazing, beautiful women, which we call them the queens, because we are bred from royalty. Coming up is Luciano, and Luciano says the world is in trouble. And family, I'm going to say this. If you take a look around, you know we are in trouble, okay? But I want you to just digest this one. This one is from Luciano.
Just people come together, and for the world is trouble. And living it easy, the world is trouble. You've got to believe me, the world is trouble. And living it easy, the whole world is in trouble. You've got to believe me. That's the way all evils fail. Don't play a hero, you'll end down in hell. You've got your troubles, and I've got mine. Let's work together to make things fine. We gotta be sure of all the things we do. Deserve a life being pure and true. The things we feel and see we're meant to be is the fulfillment of prophecy. The world is troubled,
and living it easy. The world is troubled. You've got to believe me, yes, the world is troubled. And living it easy. The whole world is in trouble. You've got to believe me. Oh, yeah. Oh, come together. Ooh. Yes. Look at. After all these things shall come to pass, the end shall not be near. After all these things shall come to pass, the end shall not be near. There shall be hijacking, kidnapping all over the earth. Well, famine and war all over the world. Well, got to come together. Well, got to come together. Got to come together. Well, hey guys, for the world is troubled. And living is easy. The world is troubled. You've got to believe it. The world is troubled. And living is easy. The whole world is in trouble. You've got to believe. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah. Look around and see. And after all these things shall come to pass, the end shall not be near. And after all these things shall come to pass, the end is not yet near. Whoa, yeah. There shall be hijacking, kidnapping all over the earth. Well, famine and wars all over the earth. Oh, yes.
This is Papa San, and Papa San says, stand strong. Family, this one is for everybody.
Soldiers of Christ, listen, show you how you look for no seat. Wide awake and still asleep. Be quick, Mr. You never do on the street. Dead man now still be. Get him a touch father, God for them to see. Silence could have never bring you peace. Yo, if you try to kick me over, me I go round the back. Yo, me a soldier in the army, me I go fly the truck. Put in on me armor, give me the sword, me I go lead the flag. Trouble to fight it together, you me brother. Youth and you just can't keep cool. Them take the Bible out of school. Pick me and take big man be fool. Yo, so you got to be strong and stick with the plan. The earth and the father footstool. Yo, show your ID.
Be the life for today.
Show your ID.
Separate
Show your ID.
from the love of God. Obstacles will come. There's no need to run. We've already won.
En esta batalla yo soy un campeón. Por el Padre Celestial que por mí esperó. Y me dio vida eterna, no tengo que llorar más. Solamente voy a cantar a él, lo voy a glorificar. Así que vamos a escuchar el mensaje de la canción. Por favor no desmayes porque por ti él sufrió. Para que pueda estar con felicidad y la victoria alaba el Padre que te quiere enseñar.
Mira ahora lo que él enseñó. No puedo cambiar porque me enseñó. El amor de un padre que no te deja nunca y te enseña.
You could have a split personality. Make you fit for society. Compromising mediocrity. You could have a split personality. Make you fit for society. Compromising mediocrity.
Can you redeem the time?
More time your life in a tropical depression. Don't make you right and know now you left and guess it to the opportunity for your session. Yo, on your name would have been up every second. Scorpion a force if you be foot in a step on. Make sure you use the word of God as your weapon. Yo, so we're living in the time of deception. You better reckon another man me depend. Stand strong. Mama stand strong, Papa stand strong, sister stand strong, stand strong. Mama stand strong, Papa stand strong, brother stand strong. You could have a split personality, make you pick for society, compromising mediocrity. You could have a split personality, make you pick for society, compromising mediocrity.
Tú no puedes dejar que te muestren lo que no es real. Dile que te muestren lo que ellos han podido lograr. Solamente a personas ellos te pueden enseñar. Pero claro, ellos te dicen lo que tú quieres escuchar. Pero a la hora de la verdad, ¿qué pasa? Todo es mentira. Lo que vale es el corazón de una persona que es realista. El que te da la mano cuando estás caído. El que te saca del lodo y libra a los cautivos.
Be the life or death can separate us from the love of God. Obstacles will come, there's no need to run. We've already won.
You don't want no seats, why now we can't still asleep? Be quick to say you never do on the street. Dead man now still beat, get them a touch father, God for them no see. Silence could have never bring you peace. Yo.
Be the life or death can separate us from the love of God.
Oh, yes, family. This is LusteJA. And you're listening live to the Kettle Talk on Caribbean Radio. HD 97.9 HD4. If you're cruising up the waterways of South Florida, hey, and get prepared for, the hurricane season if you're down that way. We're in April. We're almost finished. Next. And if you are all the way out in Central and South New Jersey and Philadelphia, it is 103.3 HD3 family. So, this is the last sip in the kettle. Yes, this is the last sip in the kettle today. So silence is not strength. Silence is a tax. And you've been paying it way too long. What I mean? Oh, some of you have been paying it for decades. So this week, one sentence, one person. I'm not okay. I need to talk. This is too heavy for me to carry alone. Pick one, say it, and start paying off that bill. Because I'm telling you, that bill will cost you your peace. Yes, that bill will make you mad. Your uncle walking around, talking to himself for a very long time. Yep. That's what happened to him. Guess he held everything in from he was a kid. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted. The Lord didn't say he was close to the perfect. Not the perfect, the brokenhearted. Let God in. Let him come in. Let him rescue you. Wednesday, we're back. 2:00. Today, we name the pain. Wednesday, we bring the plan. And that is breaking the silence. The 5 steps to actually do something about what you've been carrying. Plus, your pulse check on the difference between sadness and depression, family. You don't want to miss Wednesday's show. It is going to be awesome. And a little bit of inspiration tucked right in there. Saturday, the Global Veranda, 1:00, music that heals. So pull up a chair and let's enjoy the veranda. So follow me at LusteJA. On our radiothon is 772-882-2809. $5, $10, $20, $100, $2,000, $1,000, whatever it is that you want to donate something. Zell us at 772-882-2809. And if you do not know how to manage those things, you can call 305-6494 and speak to someone from our management team, and they'll be more than happy to help you. This has been the Kettle Talk with LusteJA, Caribbean Radio HD 97.9 HD4, 103.3 HD, where the culture steeps and the conversation pours. Love you, family. Break the silence this week. If it helps, I'll see you on Wednesday. Right now, I'm going to drop Maxi Priest, Wild World, and Third World featuring Bounty Killer and Shaggy to take us out. I forget to tell you the article Soldier for Christ is coming up later. Goodbye, family. Goodbye, chat room.
Now that I've lost everything to you, you say you wanna start something new, and it's breaking my heart to leave. Baby, I'm grieving, but if you wanna leave, take good care. Find a lot of nice things to wear, but then a lot of nice things turn bad out there. Oh, baby, it's a wild world. It's hard to get by, just wanna smile, girl. Oh, baby, it's a wild world. I'll always remember you like a child, girl. You know I've seen a lot of what the world can do, and it's breaking my heart in two, because I never wanna see you sad, girl. Don't be a bad girl, but if you wanna leave, take good care. Hope you find a lot of nice friends out there, but just remember there's a lot of bad girls. Oh, baby, it's a wild world. It's hard to get by, just wanna smile, girl. Oh, baby, it's a wild world. I'll always remember you like a child, girl. You know I've seen a lot of what the world can do, and it's breaking my heart in two, cause I never wanna see you sad, girl. Don't be a bad girl, but if you wanna leave, take good care. Hope you find a lot of nice things to wear, but then a lot of nice things turn bad out there. Oh, baby, it's a wide world. It's hard to get by, just wanna smile, girl. Oh, baby, it's a wide world. I'll always remember you like a child, girl. Oh, baby, it's a wide world. It's hard to get by, just wanna smile, girl. Oh, baby, it's a wide world. I'll always remember you like a child, girl.
You're tuned to the new Third
I love this new world as well.
Check it.
This is the Third World New Order.
Turn round, Bounty Killer and Shaggy, not a mercy.
The dance from the west side, getting down with the girls on the east side. No tribal warfare in the air. So love him must string up. Jah know the roots, man on the road he must set up. Reggae music everywhere. Ooh, Lord. Tell somebody, having a party, yeah. We're gonna tell somebody, gonna love somebody. No trouble on the West Bank. No one's trying to be the top rank. Let's throw our differences away. Yes. Work hard for this good time. Jano will be jamming on the front line. The reggae boys are here to play. We're gonna tell somebody. Don't you know we're gonna love somebody? We gotta tell somebody. Don't you know we gotta love somebody?
Anyway, well, so it's a Caribbean fever. It's reggae music attack the world with a fever. It's party going on, we don't intend to leave. You can never party from Jamaica to Geneva. With music pumping, only coming through the speaker. Every man a rubber dub with them, senorita. The one arm and even the 1.9 millimeter. So let's just full of vibes, full of beat.
Sly and Robbie, Beanie Man, Shaggy, Maxie and Bounty. Lady saw she too will be there. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. We gonna love somebody. Started with John Long. Tell somebody. Don't you know we gonna love somebody?
Well, in this type of bow, with this hybrid running, hit up a park, you know. Rastaman, now blaze them chalice till the smoke look like cloud. Watching yellow broke out in the bashment clothes. All them tell them why you know them get me a rose. Them waist muscle elastic, all the springing on them toes. The long shot is here when them get style like those. Third world, and it's only all the noise.
Deep down in our hearts, love somebody. We gonna have a good time tonight. Ooh, yeah. Everything gonna be alright. Come on, Yankee,
Pearls of the marshman pampering. Some keep bikini people shaped like lampshade. Headlock small, niggas with high top face. Nice list in other place and everything up today. I got to get the lady who can prove me. I roll up and now woman is with movement. Johnny Jackson is a girl who can use me. If you don't think my bad girl refuse me.
got to tell somebody.
That's right.
Gotta love somebody. So much people wanna be there. Everyone will be there. We're talking about my secrets and best for the
musically get a nice me nice way. I rock to my sing and I hide me. And a bad mind the people will fight me. Cause in a this and that's a lively. To get in where you fit in and swing. That's why reggae music is an excellent thing. It's a key especially you win a this and a play. Rock it. So we kind of can go on to up the journey.
Tapa International.
My sweet reggae
Somebody. We gonna tell you why. Oh, the boy, let me go.
Hallelujah.
Do it. Anybody wanna